journey is continuing. This channel could have a name like Journey of the Mindful Immigrant in United States, and that's gonna be true. It is what it is. And yeah, it's keep going. It's so amazing. Like, I'm still every day wonder how we do and what we do. So who first time here, it's our first year in the United States, and we just survived, try to build our new life here. We're from Ukraine. In the meantime, what is different that it's not just immigrant story. We believe it's way more. I believe that the experience what we have of this new life is something what we can share, like what I want to share, because this all turned into a mindset shift. Like, when something huge enough happened with us, we lost everything what we had, what we collect, all the property, car, everything, like friends, our parents still there. So when this kind of things happen big enough in a life, two options can be: people can be broke or they will evolve. We are, as people, we cannot maintain some one stance. We have to move somewhere. It can be a way up or way down. Only like that. Unfortunately, this life now, what we have with the phones, internet, all this tons of social media, it's make people, how to say it, such a unhappy. And it's weird because we have more stuff around that all the generations before had together. Like, we can have a job, the shelter, the food. In the meantime, our brains, they are full of brainwashed things. And my goal, what I found after all this big thing happened with me, these huge challenges that last year bring to us, I realized that it came to me for something. Like, it should be a reason why it's happened with us. I mean, I found this as a gift. Those huge challenges what we had, I found them as a gift. That those experiences changed me. It was hard, but it changed me to good. It changed me to showing me what was wrong in my life. What thing was I thought important to me, they became useless and not really important. And I appreciate those gifts. Rather, it was the hugest challenge in my life, and it's still underway. So I found, with this understanding, with this huge and change the country, it's not only one thing what happened. And with this understanding, I found that I can now explain and tell and share people that what I get, because my life because of this, became completely different. It became more full, more happy. I realized another way that what is important, and I start reading, I start research. I absolutely changed my habits. I changed all patterns of my old life. I don't watch TV at all. I mean, we watch sometimes some movies, but just some specific movie what we want. I don't use social media as entertainment, only as a sharing my experience. I don't consume any alcohol. So my life changed so much, and just because this huge experience, because I found the way how how I can make this shift. But if I will use it only for myself, that's kind of selfish. And I feel that all this happened to me just because I will be able to share it next. And all the lines of events which bring me here, Florida, United States, all these lines build up just for the reason that I could help others. So life helped me to bring me into this destination where I am now, give me all these tools, experience, and knowledge. Just not me just have this and enjoy, but I could, but I feel now those willing to share, and I will share it part by part every day. I will tell that I what I found, what I feel, just because I see that amazing difference. What happened? Like, I was just a regular man, just like everybody else, working 9 to 5, waiting paycheck. Not exactly 9 to 5, a little bit different schedule, but still like paycheck to paycheck. Scary about the next month, unhappy, like willing something, like find rest only in some entertainment or alcohol. And that was all we know. We thought this is a life. Earn some money, buy some new stuff. If you have something more, buy a new house. If you have something, buy something in house. We thought this is a life. This is it. More money, more happiness. But then, when we lost everything, we realized something wrong with this system. Probably something it's not working in this way. And you know that, or you don't, but I will tell you that seriously, we live like squirrels, collecting the nuts, hiding these nuts somewhere, and then forget where they are and think this is a life, like only chasing those nuts. But it's not. This is not a life. And when it will be open to you, it comes soon. You will also open your eyes and realize, wow, seriously? And it's such a mind shift that need to be done. Otherwise, you'll be always stuck in this. You'll always have that feeling of those void inside, that you're realizing the time is gone every day. And what changed from week to week? You're doing same thing, but nothing really changed. You get new paycheck, you spend it. You get vacation, you spend it. You buy a new iPhone, and in a week it became old. What else? What else changed? Are you satisfied with this circle of life? I don't think so. And when you go sleep, how do you feel? When you go sleep, do you really feel your life going like as what you think it should be? That was stopped me from all this. When I go to my bed before every day, I was getting those things like, I don't happy with this. I don't happy with those environment. And only one reasonable move is change it, because most of the people have this feeling like they know something going wrong. They just don't know what to do with all this. Like, okay, I don't like my job, I hate it. Okay, this is really wrong system. Money don't make you happy. It's just a resource. Like, we get them and spend them. So what else? Like, they don't see the way out. But it is a way out. But it's in the biggest problem, that the way out from your life, what you have now, the way to happy life, it's not somewhere else. Where? It's not in the world. It's not in the books. It's not somebody else can tell you. But I mean, you can get the keys, but the lock is you. You are the way. Yeah, it sounds hard because we all our life we're okay with the idea that everything what we need and want and willing somewhere outside, and we can reach it. Like we want all our wishes, they are outside. Like we buy the stuff, we chase this amount of money, get it and buy, but it's not make us happy, because happiness born inside of you as a reaction of what you do, or a reaction of your world image. So what is the key to start doing? It's change this inside world of you. If you have a house and you buy new house, what really changed for you? It's bigger, okay, but have some good view around, fine. Like, but it's something like when you change the car from old to new, you don't feel this shift, something big happened. Maybe first week you're like, wow, but then it became old car. Well, I don't make ice bath today, that's why I'm sleeping. But did you remember the feeling of your first car? That's the moment when you have something really new in life. And all this feeling, they are born inside, so you have to work from your inner framework. There's a lot of way to do that, and yeah, I will part by part try to share. Of course, you need some knowledge, but first it's your willing. Like, you get this void, right? You get this feeling that something going wrong. It's the first steps. But then actions, like you're willing to change this system. This is important. And your those mindful action to start to take responsibility that you are the one who will save you. Nobody else. No any religion, no any friends or your girlfriend or boyfriend. Nobody else. Just you. Look at the mirror and realize this is the person who will change everything. This is the person who will broke the rule for yourself, and you step into this, and you can do it. You can. I believe I know everybody. It's a way for everybody. And the first steps is start watching somebody else already done this. And listen to them. Now we have this YouTube, and where you can really type what kind of specific thought you have, what kind of specific request, what exactly, because everybody's story is unique. And then you will start going to the way, and I believe you will like it. Like, I am somebody who was searched so long, and it's not mean I found something, because there is nothing to be found. Nothing. Absolutely. But meantime, it's a journey inside of you, journey recognizing and realizing what's going on in your inner frame. And it is the best journey what you can find, because you will feel the benefits of it. I know you will. Like, if you like my type of videos, they're long, but I will exactly show, and part by part just showing my thing here, like where I am in a hard environment, and I still I still keep moving, keep researching, keep getting new knowledge. So keep stick with and change your life. It's worth it. It's life worth. Whew. The window cleaning is kinda, I believe, the boringest service what I provide, because it's just same type of job from one window to another, and it's just doing and doing. But you know, I come to my mind that actually I spend the time, right? And doesn't matter because I'm not fully booked and I need to any job, and this kind of windows was $170 and I spent a little bit more over the 2 hour. It's still great, like it's a good money in 2 hour. I remember when I just come to Florida, I was trying to find any kind of work to be employed, and I remember all the options, and they was and they was like way 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 less than something this. So the options was first is work for electrical company. They actually hired me, and I was like in 2 weeks trial, then I quit. It was $14 an hour, which can grow after 6 months to 18 an hour, and that's limit. 18 an hour doing electrical job, and I was like counting all this. In the moment when it was 14 an hour, I was working whole week, like around 8 to 10 hours per day, and in the end of the week I get 500 and 550 bucks, and I was like, what? Like, no way. Like, even I was counting when I will get 18 an hour, like what is it gonna be, like 750? Like, no. No way, no way is gonna work for me. And then another option was working in like for some marine company who have a little dock where you go and work as it's like a vessel yard, let's say something like this. So the option was working there around 184 a day. So 184 for 8 hours. And in that moment I felt this is a good option, because sometimes they said it will be work on vessels, and you will get 250 or 240 a day, and I was feeling like, ooh, that's kind of good money, like, and near little bit more than 1,000 a week. But the problem with those jobs, it was required me to drive 1.5 hour one way and 1.5 and back, so it's 3 hour a day driving, and I just don't get it. So then I was like lost. It was your first month in Florida, and I was really lost because I was looking at this rent prices and the insurance prices and the food and all this, and I was like, I have a wife, doesn't work, a 5-year-old kid, and the best I can, even if I will go with those marine company, will be $4,000 a month, and I count it's not enough, like here. So somehow I start thinking like I need to start something my own, and luckily we have a really good friend here. Like, we meet him in the United States, Brian, who absolutely make our first time in America, like a Kickstarter. He helped a lot, and he tell me, hey, you gotta start pressure washing company. And I like, what does that even mean? Because in Ukraine we don't have this industry of pressure washing. I start Google, and I start finding all these guys who really pushing that this is the best business in life. You can do like, I don't know, $1,000 a day. And I was like, what? Like, I was almost ready to get 1,000 a week. You say a day, and they tell the prices and what they charge for the service. I was looking to them, and I like, I can do that. Like, I can do this. I never worked with those like pressure washing machines and all, but I said I can do this. And I get financing from Amazon, bought the machine, and get another 1,000 from the friend, and I started. And now I see this is really what that was really good decisions. But life-saving was that I choose to offer a lot of services, not only pressure washing, because pressure washing wouldn't fit me enough. Even now, even in a slow season, I do the painting and all. But I was telling all this just because it's so possible in United States. It's absolutely a land of opportunity for me. I am who come with nothing, and I'm not saying we are in so good shape, and I don't care actually. We're good. Like, I can pay my bills. We eat the good food, not some crappy thing from like cheap. And this is, for me, it's a success every day. I have a goal. I'm going toward my dreams. I do what I love. I mean, about the filming and making videos. So absolutely, like, I just compare. The whole idea now was to compare that today I did 190 because he tipped me $20, $190 in 2 hours. I was happy to make it in 8 hours employed. Yeah, of course, I realize now what the sacrifice is. Like, when you get those 180 a day, you're guaranteed, you're working for somebody. But this life doesn't have any guarantees. And those feeling what we have being employed, it's fake feeling of security. You can be, the company can stop working tomorrow, and they'll say, sorry, that's happened. You don't know what's happened with the country. You don't know, so nothing is guaranteed. At least now, yeah, I have those kind of little stress that I don't have a customers, let's say next week, like 0 job. And yeah, this is kind of sacrifices I paid, but some weeks are great. Once I did like even 2,000 a week. I was fully booked, like, and this is like, for me, this is kind of little way to freedom. I know when my freedom will start, when I can, focus it fully on making videos and make a script and, do more like logic research. Now it's like vlog, and I'm enjoying doing this vlog. Even I know I'm talking basically to myself, because yeah, I get like 10 views. That's okay. Even 10 views, like, I'm happy with that. If I can help a little bit 10 people, and at least I know that my channel now is showing some consist efforts from me, and some people can be motivated and inspired by knowing that I'm doing this every single day. They can come even a month from now, and I'll be still posting. And this makes me feel better, because first of all, the content is itself, I feel, can motivate somebody, my story. And also just the fact that I'm doing this every day, I spend the good time of my day to make it real and true. So this all is, I feel I resonate with this lifestyle now. And I like finally open myself just to what I want to do. I mean, in my free time, before, like now I'm going from job to job, and I found my hobby. This is all I do, all I care. Now, making it work, of course, getting customers and feed my family. And secondly, wherever time I have, I afford into this. I watch a lot of videos like how to improve, like a lot of I'm study all the time. And even now I was during what I like in my job, that during a window cleaning I was listening 2 hour podcast of Casey Neistat, which I enjoy because the people's stories, this is the thing what really can inspire us and motivate. Are those no? Wait a moment. Looks like the road is closed. There's some road work going on here. Yeah, they tell me so I can use only the left side of the road. So yeah, and I can focus on what I like, and I will. And even if it's like, I don't care how long will took me the journey, because I enjoy every day. I know that sometimes I try to manifest things, and I can tell honestly that, like, I cannot tell 100% that I get full trust. I mean, I'm still a human and usual man. I have my worries. I have I have a family here. I'm alone, like all my friends and there. And I mean, I'm I'm trust destiny. I trust everything will be so successful. But let's say from 100%, I still have this couple percent of, what if? It's okay. Like, but at least I do what I love. I know that, and my family is happy. I can see that they see me every day, and I just want to do this all the time, like in this stage. And I want to see next, like in the future, things will start happening just more consistent, like more customers, and also I will see some feedback in YouTube. That's all I really want, just to see feedback from you, and knowing that somebody need this, somebody listening. I see the views, the people watching, but it's not mean the goal is to have some comments. It's just the goal is to have this community and help people. And the signals that I'm doing thing right and I tell something good is just feedback. And I see it sometimes. Thank you so much. One more pressure washing week done. Whew. Nothing was extraordinary, but long time I wasn't feel that I need weekend so much. I don't know. Work was decent, like nothing special, but for some reason when I start this YouTube channel and I start talking to camera and start really feeling the hope that it can be a something and I enjoy to do, I start feeling exhausted with other thing. I know it's just a mind trick, and I spend a lot of energy on all this video, but it's weird. Like really long time I was thinking like I don't care, like Saturday or Monday enjoy all the way, but this weekend like I was waiting for it, and it's not mean I just wanted some extra rest. There is no extra rest. I'll just do what I do. But definitely starting this YouTube channel brings something. I don't know. I'm not yet fully sure. Like I have a hope that like I'm really found something which is very resonate with me and which is I enjoy to do, and is giving some hope that like long time ago, like all the years I was not having that, not having some light in the end of the tunnel, that like hope that I can find something for me which fit me, but I never found. And I always was like, okay, let's just do whatever we have. And now when I found it, I so much want to go all in, and it's make all other things like different. But whatever. important that I found it, and I'll just keep doing and just will try no matter, and don't look at the result. This is the most important. I know I love to track things. I love to see some progression, and it's hard to me. Like, I don't care how many people will watch this, but still inside me I get this feeling like, how much, like how many. And it's the mind, just he wants some, you know, goals and results, and it's hard. Dealing with the mind is the biggest thing in the life, but no other way.